I don't play for money. Never have, never cared for it, to be honest with you. Um, yeah, would give it up just to play this game. So I yeah. So I allow that to the business people to say what it's worth, what they're supposed to give a quarterback of my play, a person of my play, leader of my play, I guess you can say. And for me, it's about, as I said, control. I can control and handle that part, and the rest will take care of itself.
How much? 30 years. How much is this on Jerry? Do you put any of it on Jerry? This is
Well, Jerry never caught a pass.
okay.
He never ran a ball,
Right.
and he damn sure didn't throw one.
Right.
So at some point, players got to take on ownership of what they've been trained and what they've been taught to do.
Yo, it's JB the Cowboy fan, and yes, sir, I'm back with another one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to my subscribers. Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my new subscribers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all. Well, September 4th, getting here pretty quick. But y'all know how I do. We're gonna get right into this video. And I got a couple clips from Emmitt Smith. Because to me, Jerry Jones been a low-hanging fruit to blame, for the last 30 years, but this is more surrounded around, to me, the last 10 years. But we could put the 20 and the 10 and make it 30. We could blame it for all the 30 years, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But this particular video and what's going on right now is about the last 10 years. But you can make a judgment call to me whether you believe Jerry's been the problem for the whole 30 years or not. I don't think so. Because I believe Jerry has always put talent on this team. Now, I don't agree with his timeline and how he do shit. But I can't tell Jerry what to do with his team. I can't tell him what to do. And we quickly forget, before Jerry bought this team, man, we was what, 1-15 when he bought the team? A lot of shit they didn't like what Jerry did when he first bought that team, like firing Tom Landry. I didn't like it. But I guess it's a time for everybody. But when he came in there, he took a losing team, man, and became, man, that's why they call it the America's team. Well, anyway, Clarence Hill was interviewing him at their showing for the America's team that's going to be on Netflix. And he spoke his mind about what he thought, was going on with the team, as in mostly this present time. And I got another clip of Emmitt. This was during the 2023 season when we lost in the playoffs to Green Bay. And he was talking to Florio and Chris Sims, Mike Florio and Chris Sims on their show. But it was at the Super Bowl when the Niners and Kansas City was playing. So let's just get right into this clip, man. This is going to be the first one with him talking to Clarence Hill Jr.
How much is this on Jerry? Do you put any of it on Jerry? This is
Well, Jerry never caught a pass.
okay.
He never ran a ball,
Right.
and he damn sure didn't throw one.
Right.
So at some point, players got to take on ownership of what they've been trained and what they've been taught to do. We had to do it ourselves. We went back-to-back Super Bowls, and then we lost our leader. And we was in disarray for a year. But as a players and as the leadership of that ball club and that ball team, we took it upon ourselves and said, this is what we're going to do. We don't care who's at the helm. Our systems are still the same. Our processes are still the same. We know how to work. We've been trained how to work. We were built from the ground up. So that foundation never left. So therefore, we was able to go back and win our third. So at some point, you as a player have to take on ownership and be developed into the leaders that you need to develop. And it's not all about you all the time. It's about bringing others with you because you can't win by yourself.
Facts. What Emmitt just broke down, man. Come on, bro. Come on now. That's about, to me, that's taking self-accountability. If you ask me, I'm gonna skip it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to get the valid key points what he was saying. Now, y'all can go back and look at this vid. You know what I'm saying? On DLS Sports with Clarence Hill Jr. Boy, he's the biggest Dak Slurpee boy I done seen. Boy, I tell you, we're gonna keep it going.
Do they have enough? Do they have enough dogs?
I don't know. Who's in the preseason? One game in. And we got some guys in. So we're gonna see what the dogs are. Okay. Because the dogs gonna have to, I don't know. Can we stop the run?
Can you run the ball?
Can we run the ball? That's some things still open. Although we was basic, and I know we was basic. Cover two.
Yeah, there's some things still open. Yeah. But what he spoke about, man, is about each individual player stepping up and doing their part. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep blaming Jerry. I'm not absolving Jerry out of his part in a lot of this. But goddamn, he's still end up paying the players. Damn, he end up overpaying some of them too. But they call him cheap, but he be paying them. They be fighting back and forth because they want to be the highest paid at their positions. Bro, let's get into this other bit, man. Where Emmitt was at the damn Super Bowl in 2023 after we got smacked by Green Bay. Let's see what he was talking about on this one.
Nobody wants to fight hard no more.
But it works.
No one wants to fight hard anymore. They want to, we are the
Tell me how
Cowboys.
good I am.
Tell me how good I am.
Right.
Check out my Instagram post.
Right.
See me here on my podcast.
What did he say? See him on Instagram post? See him on my podcast? Is that what he said?
Hard no more.
But it works.
No one wants to fight hard anymore. They want to, we are the
Tell
Cowboys.
me how good I am.
Tell me how good I am. Check out my Instagram post.
Right.
See me here on my podcast. I'm doing all this.
Oh, shit.
Everything.
Right.
Without doing anything.
Right. Yeah.
So, and everybody's patting them on the back without doing anything.
Right.
People want to give them so much without doing nothing.
Right.
And what they're living off of is what happened in the past.
Right.
Not what's going down right now. They're not establishing their own legacy, let alone building off of the legacy that was established. When I got to the Cowboys, I knew one thing.
What did he say? They're not building their own legacy. And you can't tell me Jerry ain't putting no weapons on their team for them to be able to do that. They living off the past. See, they living off the brand of the Dallas Cowboys. Dak, Micah, them supposed to be the leaders. But damn, the whole team, the whole organization, to me, this is the type of culture that needs to be changed. And if this head coach talking about he was going to bring that change, we're going to see.
Yeah. I knew I could not disappoint Tony Dorsett as a running back. And I knew I could not disappoint Robert Newhouse as a running back, or Calvin Hill, or let alone Bullet Bob Hayes.
Right.
Then I knew I could not disappoint Captain Comeback, Roger.
See, man, that's a different mindset. That's a different mentality. Because when Emmitt and them got there, we were sucking. But they knew they had to live up to the expectation of putting that helmet on their head with the star on it. They understood. They understood, man. I think a lot of young people, young football fans of the Cowboys, they don't understand. Even before the Triplets was there in the 90s and before Jimmy Johnson got there in the 70s and the 80s. We kind of went down in the 80s a little bit, but the 70s was the fucking Dallas Cowboys, baby. we was relevant. Like we relevant now. We was relevant in the 80s, but we didn't win shit till we got over that hump. So they understood before they got there. They had to live up to that.
Now I knew I could not disappoint Robert Newhouse as a running back, or Calvin Hill, or let alone Bullet Bob Hayes.
Right.
Then I knew I could not disappoint Captain Comeback, Roger Staubach,
Right.
Ed Too Tall Jones. I embraced the history of who we were because I loved them as a Cowboy when I was a kid myself. So when I got there, it's like, shoot, we ain't gonna be 1-15.
Right.
My mind was already on that. And I knew Michael Mine was on it.
Yeah.
Jimmy Mine had to be on
Yeah,
it.
so that's what I say too. Like the coach has got to be a part of that, right? And not putting up with
Amen.
nonsense. Is
Don't
that where
put
you're
up
going?
on BS.
Right.
And at the end of the day, when you see a legendary,
Do y'all think we got a coach like that with Brian Schottenheimer? That ain't gonna put up with that BS. This dude starstruck already. He shit his pants at his first time being the head coach and calling plays. He shit his pants. How long is that shit gonna take to get out of his system? Boy, we got 3 weeks till we hold on. It was 13th, 4th, 30 days. Is it 30 or 31 in August? Man, we got 3 weeks. Thursday night, September 4th. We already, it's looking like what that secondary that we got, that shit is in shambles. So what's gonna take the offense? They're gonna have to carry us until we get our stars back on the defense that can help out. This is what $60 million pays for at the quarterback position. This is the time. Well, it's been the time, but bro, you're running out of time. He's running out of time.
in like Charles Haley, who's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Working with Leon Lett, Tony Tolbert, Tony Casillas, and Chad Hennings,
Right.
Jimmy Jones, and other players.
Yeah.
Working with them, teaching them to swim things. He's working with them to make them better, so he become better. He's not worried about competing against them. But when you see that, you see greatness. And that's why that team was so good defensively. Then when you see Deion come in, he could have came in Deion Neon.
Right.
But he didn't. He came in playing ping pong with everybody. Whoever wanted to play ping pong,
Right.
he played.
Bring it. Right.
Bring it on.
Yeah,
There was
right.
competition.
Right.
Dominoes was being played between James Washington, myself, defensive players, offensive players, and they getting to know each other.
Yeah.
Things that brought us together are things that I think is missing within the locker room.
Yeah. I hear you. Everybody's got their.
Hey, see, a lot of what he just said too. A lot of people was thinking what Shotty was doing was changing the culture too, but they was already doing that already, and that didn't work either. So it was like he was repeating the same shit that didn't work. See, he needed a whole different approach, and to me, he came basically with the same approach. If you ask me, let's be real. If you ask me, he came with the same approach. But y'all get in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Emmitt Smith was trying to, come across with what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody talking about what he's saying about the Joneses and the contract shit. But some of them are really leaving out what he's been saying. He's saying it's up to the players. And I agree. Yo, this is JB the Cowboy fan. I appreciate y'all for listening to me. Like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go, Cowboys.
I'm glad. I will tell you this. If there's a human breathing that I've ever met that I'm proud that took advantage of me financially, I'm proud it's the one sitting to the right. And that.
More people get to look at our brand and get to look at us, which at the end of the day benefits all of us. So my job is just play on the field and ignore all the rest of the noise.